What if the key to enlightenment wasn't found in distant temples or sacred books, but right here, in the simplicity of the present moment? Imagine waking up to the world exactly as it is, without the layers of illusion and distraction we often place on it. What if you could experience life not as a series of tasks or goals, but as a pure flow of being? This is the path that Zen Buddhism invites us to walk, a path that doesn't promise a distant future of enlightenment, but one that invites us to awaken now. Zen teaches that awakening isn't something you achieve, it's something you realize by stripping away the barriers between you and reality. In a world that constantly pulls us in 1,000 directions, Zen offers a radical approach: to simply be. Through meditation, mindfulness, and deep presence, Zen shows us how to uncover the truth of who we are, by letting go of everything we thought we were. Welcome to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel. If you're drawn to the ancient wisdom of spiritual traditions and the transformative power of self-awareness, you've found the right space. Here we explore paths of awakening, philosophical inquiry, and the art of living deeply. In this video we will uncover the essence of Zen Buddhism, its teachings, practices, and its timeless path to awakening. Whether you're new to Zen or have been walking its path for some time, this video will offer fresh insights into how Zen can help us break free from the illusion of the self and live with more clarity, peace, and presence. Let's dive into this unfolding journey together. Zen Buddhism, the art of simplicity and direct experience. Zen Buddhism is a school of Mahayana Buddhism that emphasizes direct experience over intellectual understanding. The word Zen itself is derived from the Japanese pronunciation of the Chinese word Chan, which in turn comes from the Sanskrit word dhyana, meaning meditation. What sets Zen apart from other Buddhist traditions is its focus on direct experience rather than religious dogma. Zen asks us to step away from concepts, scriptures, and intellectual pursuits, and instead to look directly at the present moment. At the core of Zen is the idea of awareness. Zen monks practice a form of meditation known as zazen, which means seated meditation. In this practice, the goal isn't to reach some transcendent state, but simply to be present. To sit, breathe, and observe the mind without attachment. In Zen, there is no special state of mind to reach, only the clarity of pure awareness. The role of meditation in Zen practice. Zen meditation, or zazen, is not a technique designed to calm the mind or achieve peace. It is the practice of being present with what is. It's the act of sitting in stillness, not as a means of escape, but as an act of fully engaging with life. The posture in zazen is itself important. It's not about comfort, it's about commitment. The body sits upright, in a posture of both alertness and relaxation, signaling to the mind that this moment is important. The focus is not on achieving anything but on the process of sitting itself. In that stillness, Zen teaches that the mind begins to reveal its nature. Many of us are caught up in a never-ending stream of thoughts, judgments, and distractions. Zen meditation asks us to observe these thoughts without becoming entangled in them. As thoughts arise, we simply notice them and return to the breath. Over time, the constant chatter of the mind begins to quiet. This practice of returning to the breath over and over again teaches us something essential: the ability to be with what is. Rather than reacting to our thoughts or emotions, we begin to see them as temporary and insubstantial. Awakening to the present moment. The central goal of Zen is awakening, but this isn't the kind of awakening we often imagine. In Zen, awakening is not a moment of transcendence, nor is it a distant, future event. It's the realization of what already is. In Zen, there's a deep understanding that enlightenment is not separate from our everyday lives. It's not something that will come in the future, nor is it something you can attain by reading books or accumulating knowledge. Instead, awakening is the direct recognition of the present moment. Zen teaches that this present moment is the only truth. When we are fully present, without distraction or judgment, we see life as it truly is, raw, vibrant, and constantly changing. This awakening isn't about becoming something different or special. It's about seeing the world without the filters we place on it. As Zen master Dogen famously said, "To study the self is to forget the self." In this forgetfulness, we awaken to our true nature, free from the narratives we have built about ourselves and the world. The Zen approach to suffering. Zen, like all branches of Buddhism, recognizes that suffering is a central aspect of the human condition. However, Zen does not dwell on suffering or try to explain its causes. Instead, it offers a path toward freedom from suffering through the direct experience of life as it is. Zen teaches us that much of our suffering comes from attachment, our attachment to things, ideas, and especially to the self. We suffer because we want things to be different from how they are. We resist change and we cling to our idea of who we are, even though that idea is constantly changing. In zazen, as we sit and observe the present moment, we begin to see how our mind creates suffering. We cling to desires, avoid discomfort, and seek to control our circumstances. But in meditation, we are asked to simply observe, without judgment or attachment. Through this practice, Zen teaches us that suffering is not something to avoid or fix. It is something to meet, to experience, and to understand. As we sit with suffering, we come to see that it doesn't define us. It simply arises and passes, like clouds in the sky. And in that scene, suffering loses its grip on us. The Zen way of living. Zen isn't just about meditation, it's about living. The principles of Zen extend far beyond the cushion and into every aspect of daily life. Zen teaches us to live each moment with intention and attention. Whether you're eating, walking, working, or talking, every act can become a form of meditation if done with mindfulness and presence. Every moment is an opportunity to awaken. Zen also emphasizes simplicity. In a world filled with distractions and excess, Zen teaches us to reduce, to strip away the unnecessary and focus on the essentials. By simplifying our external world, we create the space to simplify our inner world. The famous Zen koan, "When you walk, walk. When you eat, eat," encapsulates this teaching perfectly. It's not about doing something perfectly, it's about doing it with full presence. Zen and the mystery of awakening. One of the most profound aspects of Zen is its mystery. Zen does not give you answers. It asks you to experience the mystery of life directly. There are no definitive answers in Zen, no final truths to be discovered. Instead, Zen invites us to live the question, to explore the mystery of our own existence with humility and openness. Many Zen teachings are expressed in the form of koans, short, paradoxical statements or questions meant to cut through the conceptual mind. A famous example is the question, "What is the sound of one hand clapping?" The purpose of the koan is not to find an intellectual answer but to break the mind's attachment to logic and reason, and to experience reality beyond concepts. Zen invites us to embrace the mystery of life, not as something to be solved, but as something to be lived and experienced in its fullness. The path to awakening in Zen Buddhism is not about arriving at a final destination or achieving some special state of being. It is about awakening to the truth of the present moment, here and now. It is about letting go of the illusion of separation and becoming one with the flow of life. Zen teaches us that awakening is not something to strive for, but something to realize by being fully present with what is. Through meditation, mindfulness, and simplicity, Zen shows us that the path to awakening is not long, difficult, or distant. It is the path of just being, right here, right now. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Zen Buddhism and the path to awakening. If this video has inspired you to practice mindfulness or delve deeper into the Zen tradition, please consider subscribing to the Unfolding Journey channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an exploration into the timeless wisdom of spiritual paths. Speech Balloon, leave a comment below. What aspect of Zen resonated with you the most? And if you found value in this video, please like and share it with others on their own journey to awakening. Until next time, may your path be clear, your mind be still, and your heart be open.